Hi, my name's Barry Foster.
And I'm Gary Foster.
And welcome back to Antipodean Journey. This is episode number 5 of Aldershot Save, and we played 3 games offline, Gary.
Yes, and we've hit some good form. 3 2-1 victories against Wellston, Torquay and Maidenhead. In most of the games, though, we were dominating, but we just had this nasty habit of giving them a sniff by letting in a goal. So it's probably a lot closer than what the games really were. But we're hosting Dulwich Hamlet in the FA Trophy third round, and we want to get revenge on them for knocking us out of the FA Cup.
Absolutely. They beat us 2-1 away from home in the fourth qualifying round, which was very disappointing. Our board wasn't very happy with that.
No.
So hopefully we can get revenge today. And this is the team we've selected. A few changes because of tiredness and also injuries as well. We've just very quickly, this is the injury list at the moment. Reece Wiley, Edsa, Paniutu and Tanner, and also Kinsella still out injured. So that's disrupted the team a little bit. But we're going with Zabret in goal. Columbia, Finney, Nagala and Woodward across the back line. Lyons Foster, he comes back in just behind the midfielders of Whittingham and Rowe. Out on the left, Candy makes a return. Jones on the right. And Fondop, he keeps his front position for us. So fingers crossed we can get a good result today with that team. And I think the players are gelling pretty well together.
Yeah, even though there has been a number of changes. I mean, I think that was the strength of our last half a dozen games, that we're able to name a relatively unchanged squad.
Yes, I think that really does help the side. So our assistant reckons we're the favourites for a reason. Go out and make sure there are no doubt as to why.
Yes, well, I think we could be. I think we can go along with that recommendation.
You'd like that?
Yeah.
You see, we can't say anything about getting revenge here, can we?
No.
That seems to have disappeared. Or unless it's right down the very bottom. No, it's not. Okay, so you'd like to take the second one?
Yeah. Happy to be calm.
Any gesture?
No.
Okay.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, here we go.
I miss the old revenge talk.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to it. It worked very well in FM20.
Yes.
But there's always change.
Yeah.
So Hyde get us underway in this FA Trophy match. This is Greaves playing it long, but intercepted by Finney, who's been doing quite well at corners for us.
Yes, he's not our leading goal scorer, but certainly been putting them in from the corner by attacking the near post. He's a bit of tall timber, and we've used him to good success. So a free kick now.
This is Woodward, and straight into the wall.
Straight into the wall. Nice to see it sunny in Aldershot today, and no rain.
Yes, no rain for a change.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is Woodward with the throw to Rowe. He plays it across field to Columbia. Now he's in the left back position. Man who can play in many positions. Tries to get his cross in, but that's blocked. But Lyons Foster, probably send it out to Rowe. On to Woodward. Tries his luck, and that's a beautiful goal.
Good grief. What's he doing so far up the...
Well, he's had a rest for 2 games, so it's done him the world of good.
Yeah. He's welcome up any time.
It's a real screamer from just on the edge of the box.
Looked like it hit our forward's backside. Woodward on the near post. Audacious indeed.
Very good. Good start. A good start.
Nice to be 1 goal up so early rather than usually 1 goal down.
Near one thing with offside, but he's on.
He wasn't interfering with play.
So here we go.
A couple of early bookings too to Dulwich, so they may have to rethink their tactics.
Okay, Woodward with a corner, and that's the keeper taking it rather easily.
Quick release,
but Nagala, who's filling in for Sendle's White, our captain. And this is Jones. Nagala will get a second chance to put it in. No, he gives it to Lyons Foster. Rowe. This is Fondop. Now Lyons Foster out to Woodward. Now, can he get... No, back into Rowe. Okay, this might be an opportunity for a good cross, and it is.
Near post again.
Fondop makes it 2.
Right. Just when I was starting to have doubts about him.
This is Aldershot on fire
Right.
today, 2-0 up and not even 10 minutes on the clock.
Well, National League team as opposed to a Southern Conference team.
Well,
but
yes.
they did beat us and
They
we
did.
are after revenge.
There was a nice cross by Woodward.
Yeah, low and hard, fond up on the near post.
Okay, well, you couldn't ask for a
Yes.
better start.
No, we're obviously dominating across all areas of the park.
Let's not talk too soon because Hamlet have got a corner,
Deep corner. Oh,
but Zabret, he went down well for it.
yeah. Yes, I'd like to think that aerially we're pretty good in defence, but it's the long low balls that have been giving us grief.
So another corner, but that's just over the bar. So a good crowd in there behind that goal, which is good to see.
Yeah, so 2-0 to Aldershot, and we seem to be dominating across all areas of the park at the moment, although possession has been evenly shared, but obviously we've done a lot more with it.
Okay, long ball forward. So this is Mullings now for Dulwich Hamlet. Gets his cross in to Hyde. This is Barbosa. This is Greaves on a yellow. His shot was blocked. Now Barnes will probably drive it into the box. It's headed away by Finney, only as far as Barbosa.
Yes, as I said, aerially, I think, or defensively, we're pretty solid in the air. So 20-odd minute mark, so players, good ratings. No one's playing really badly. Nagala, first game back, he's struggling a little.
Yeah, just a tad. But another corner here for Dulwich Hamlet, and that's headed away by Nagala. Greaves will get to the ball for his side, and he sends it across, but it's well intercepted by Finney. I think Candy might win the race here. No, he won't.
Yeah.
Didn't quite have the pace. This is Barnes, and he plays it long, but that's a wasted ball. But Mullings is going to get it in midfield. Barbosa. Back to Mullings. This is Hyde. Plays it long again.
Yeah.
It's intercepted by Nagala. Now Whittingham. Back in the side in midfield. Out to Candy, who's been kept out of the first team because of Joel Newble and his fantastic play in that position. But he's having a rest today.
Yes, well, challenge will be for us to keep quality possession. I mean, we seem to be
I think he's
second
off.
to the ball.
He's off. He's off.
Just
Yes.
as well.
He's probably a couple of metres offside.
Yeah. Yeah. Just we seem to be getting beaten to the ball. If there's a 50-50 ball, Dulwich seem to be getting it.
Well, our central defenders are not the quickest, that's for sure, but we've got Dulwich trying to chase the game at the moment. So this is Greaves. He gives it back to Barbosa. He plays it long. It's headed away to Henry, but I think there's another offside.
More offside.
Yeah.
Yes, well, that'll XG says that we're doing well. Possession though, Dulwich are doing more with. Well, had more possession, but they're not doing anything with it. So, but Woodward having a good game. Looks like he's coming into a bit of form now after a slow start to the season.
Okay, this is Barbosa again to Hyde. Back to Barbosa. They seem to be the drivers in midfield for this time, and that's out to Greaves on the right. He's going to probably look to get a cross in, and he does, but it's cleared by Woodward. Now Fondop, can he turn this into an attack? He's got long legs. He's got a very long stride for a man who's well over 190 centimetres tall. But that finish wasn't the best.
That was a shovel job. Yeah, no, that was a bit disappointing. I mean, he could have held the ball up perhaps there, wait till troops arrived, but he was all on his Pat Malone up front.
Well, he went for glory, I think. He was looking for goal number 2 for himself.
Yes.
But anyway, still Dulwich Hamlet with a highlight. So they're getting their fair share of highlights. This is a good run by Mullings, but he's been forced a bit wide. Plays it back to Barbosa. This is Hyde. He'll probably try his luck. Blocked.
Ricochet.
This has been chipped forward. Oh, good save by Zabrat. Very good save, but I think there's an offside in there, I've got a feeling. No, it's a corner. Okay. So another corner for Dulwich Hamlet. And Zabrat palms it away. Candy will clear it up to Fondop. But he lost out of the in that duel.
Yeah, I've never taken a great deal of notice of Zabrat's handling statistics, but he's had a tendency to punch the ball in the last sort of few games, which is worrying me a little bit. But
well, I've got a feeling that might be a new feature of FM21. The goalkeepers tend to punch or palm the ball away, maybe a bit more than FM20.
Yeah,
I might be wrong, but anyway, that's half time, 2-0.
2 early goals.
I mean, apart from the corners, it's been, I guess, a pretty even sort of tussle, but we've got 2 goals on the board. So, what would you like to say here?
Well, I mean,
very happy.
We're happy, but we don't want to let our performance levels drop. Yeah, either one of those to keep it up.
What about a?
Not sure.
Maybe try and give them a little bit of praise because they have scored 2 goals and they kept Dulwich Hamlet out anyway. So tell them that we're very happy with how they've been playing. Fingers crossed that they don't get too complacent or anything like that.
A lot of players have reacted positively, which is good, although Rose seems to be running out of petrol.
Yeah, and also Finney's getting a bit tired as well, so we'll keep an eye on those 2.
Yeah.
This is Columbia with a good header, but that's met by Mullings. The Gala will play it long, probably looking for Fondop. But he lost out in that duel. This is Lyons, Foster, and Whittingham. Candy looking for Fondop again. This is not a bad move. Now, Rowe can back himself from here if he wants to.
No.
Maybe you shouldn't have.
Not high and wide, but low and wide. So, he didn't want to run too far because he's running out of puff.
Okay, Greaves for Dulwich Hamlet now, but he's lost out. Good tackle by Whittingham, but they keep the ball. This is Hyde to Mullings.
Oh, careful
we get,
in the box.
Well, he had an opportunity, but he couldn't put it on target.
No. Looking for underlaps into the central area. Yeah, well, I think that's where we're relatively strong in that particular area because I think our tactics were to force them wide. So I think we'll be able to keep them at bay. But 2 early goals. Apart from that, we haven't really set the world on fire.
Okay, well, we might make a change shortly because I think Finney is getting pretty well exhausted out there. We'll just see what happens with this highlight. See if this can be brought to an end. This is Henry now, plays it way too long. Oh, that's another punch.
Yeah.
I don't know why he did that, he could have caught it.
Yeah.
But anyway, this is Whittingham.
Found a red shirt, which was
Yes, it's the main thing. And Fondop is onside, tries his luck and hits the post.
Outside of the post. It was always going to be a tough shot, that. But
well, I think we might give Finney a rest because he's pretty well done in his feet, and it's going to have to be Sandals White coming on, who he's probably a little bit tired himself.
But we can get at least half an hour, hopefully, out of him.
I think that didn't quite work.
No, Finney, you need to hit him again.
I think we'll do it this way. Sandals White, much better. Okay, back to the game.
Right, so once again, conditioning with Rowe. We'll just need to keep an eye on him. But Candy, a couple of players down there in with relatively low ratings, but our defence seems to be holding strong. So I think we'd be happy if this score could run down to 90 minutes without any further injuries or suspensions.
Okay, well, I think the next sub will be Rowe because he's getting pretty tired. But this is Greaves, the Barbosa. Greaves seems to feature a fair bit down this right flank, and he puts his cross in. Sandals White will deal with that. But we'll go back to a Dulwich player. Now Rowe plays it out to Candy. He's been a bit quiet, but he's having a bit of a gallop down the left.
See if he can ride the challenge.
No, he didn't, and he gave up chasing that ball as well. He didn't want to chase it.
No.
But okay, now Rowe. Can he set something up from midfield? Whittingham plays it over the top for Candy. He can try his luck.
All parried.
Good save by the keeper.
Can't pick up the crumbs.
Sent straight downfield. Nagala got onto the end of that. Whittingham. This is probably Rowe playing it forward to Fonda. No, it was Lyons Foster. Now Woodward sends it down the right, but that's the end of the highlight. I think we'll make one more change because James Rowe is pretty exhausted, and I think we'll
Another
bring
one running on empty.
Josh Rees, who should be able to see out around about 20 minutes of football.
But I noticed that a lot of our punters are frustrated by the feedback. I'm really not quite sure.
Well, I think I said encouraged. They didn't particularly like that.
Well,
wrong call. Wrong call by me. But anyway, they're a little bit more happier now.
Well, 2-0 to the good, and strong ratings across the board. Well, at least in the defensive end, anyway. So, not a great deal more to report.
Maybe make one last substitution.
10 minutes out. Maybe McCormick to come on for a run, or
where would you like him to come on?
Well, probably for Fondrop, I'd say, just to
give him a run up front for a change.
Yeah.
Okay. Ross could be.
Well, the other thing was that Candy was also running on empty, wasn't he?
He was. He's.
Or maybe can we cancel that? And maybe because McCormick can play on the. Yeah, sorry about that.
So you'd like.
McCormick to go out on the left to give Candy a rest.
Okay, so McCormack's right footer, so he can cut inside if he wish. So the last maybe 10-12 minutes.
Yeah, with a little bit of time added on. Yeah, McCormick hasn't featured terribly much in our plans this year, although he's been doing well for the under-18s.
He has, banging quite a few goals in.
Yes, I'd probably say he's a father figure in that side.
He would be, yes. But maybe not one of the quickest.
No, which is why I'm sort of surprised that he's still preferred wide on the left. I think he'd sort of be on the penalty spot. Okay,
we're in the 89th minute. Gave the boys a bit of praise and they seem to like that. But it's Mills and he's put it through to Alassani and that's a goal. Well,
I thought the keeper saved it.
I might have got a hand to it. Maybe I shouldn't have given them any praise.
Yes, congratulations for conceding a goal.
Yeah.
Yes, well, this is a similar story to our last three games because we were leading 2-0 and we would concede a late goal just to make everyone a little bit tense. So
what we'll do, we won't do that. But what we'll do, we'll go for some time wasting, be a little bit more disciplined, and see if we can hold on to this 2-1 lead again, which is becoming a very popular scoreline with Aldershot.
So sports tab would like us.
Yes. Now Greaves gets the ball again for Dulwich Hamlet. He's lost out to Reeves, Fondop, McCormack. That wasn't
poor ball.
Not quite the right thing to do. Now Lewis on the left, he cuts it back to Barbosa, to Samet. We'll probably get a cross in, and luckily that was blocked. And Lyons Foster, gives it back to the keeper.
Okay, well, hopefully that will be the last highlight, and we can run the game down, but not to be.
Maybe another one or two highlights to come. But Fondop, now can he maybe get a brace? Gives it to Jones. That's been cleared. But Woodward will get it back. And he plays it out to Jones, back to Rees. Plays it forward to Jones. Now he's got a couple of players, about 4 players now in the box, 5, and get a corner. I think that might just see the game out.
It's interesting when you do the playing for wasting time, what they actually do, because they don't run it to the corner.
No, well, certainly not at this level of football. Maybe in the EPL and higher leagues they will. I've never seen it though.
No.
But I've never managed at that level anyway.
Early days for Aldershot. Only way is up.
It wasn't a very good pass there.
No.
And Lewis, maybe one last roll of the dice for Dulwich Hamlet. See if we can maybe block his cross, and we do, and that's it.
Okay, well done. It's revenge.
Revenge, yes. With not a bad effort really, considering Dulwich Hamlet 10 corners to 5. Better, well, slightly better XG, had slightly more possession, but I think we'd have to be pretty happy with that.
Yeah, nice.
Well done, lads.
Yeah.
For another 2-1 victory.
Yes.
And we really shouldn't comment about the weather because it's been teeming with rain here this afternoon, and there's been some rumbling of thunder since this video started.
Yeah. That's free sound effects.
But anyway, let's see how the home table is now. That's kept us in 6th position.
Well, that was a trophy game. So.
Oh yes, I'm sorry. Yes, what am I talking about? Yes, I should go back. Yes, you can take over now.
No, you go back to sleep. That's
I was
all right.
I was a bit carried away,
Yeah.
thinking we were still in the league game.
Yeah, no, trophy games. So, Gateshead with a big win, Barnet with a big win, but yeah, I mean, there's nothing really much to say about that until we can get the draw for the next round.
Yeah, so we edged out our opponents. We received £4,500, which I guess is a nice little earner for the club.
Be money for you.
No, indeed, it could be. It could be indeed. So our next game is FC Halifax in just 4 days' time. So we'll be back for that.
Yes, after we do some admin.
Okay, so here we are. Today's match, Aldershot v Halifax, and since the last game, we've got a new signing, a new loan player, just to tell you about. And his name is Alex Kenyon.
Yeah, got some good statistics that our scout has let us know about. Wage demands were reasonably well, and we've decided to take him on loan for the rest of the season from Morecambe. Can cover anywhere in the centre, adds some well needed backup in central midfield and defensive midfield. So happy to have him on board.
Yeah, it looks a fairly good acquisition for the rest of the year, and also we've brought in a young guy, Mikel Parker, on trial, only 22, central defender, but he has some interesting attributes there.
Yeah, we've sent the scout out and we've had a look at him, and we brought him in on trial. Yeah, there's something about it that appeals to us, so we're keeping an eye on him. We've got him in the under-18s, so we might have to make a decision sometime in the near future whether we want to take him on or not.
Yes, we only got him for a week, but at least he'll be playing in the under-18s a bit later this week, so we'll see how he goes there for 60 minutes. So this is the team we've got for the game against Halifax today. I guess a fairly familiar lineup here with Zabret in goals, Ogie, Finney, Sendles White and Woodward at the back line, Rowe just sitting behind Edser and Rees. Out left, Nubel. On the right, Paniutu and Fondop at the striker's end of the field. And everybody is expecting us to win very comfortably today. So I think we'll just give him an auto number. That'll be fine.
Yeah.
And
we've got him on the bench just to maybe bring him on for the last 30 minutes, just to have a bit of a look at him.
Yeah, give him a bit of a run in the second half. So, what does our assistant reckons? We're the favourites.
Yes, well, I think we are and we should be. So I think we could go with his recommendation.
Happy with that?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. Aldershot with another home ground game in front of not quite a bumper crowd.
No, well, Halifax are cellar dwellers at the moment, so they should struggle.
Okay, well, Loggy with a good interception there, making a bit of a run down the left for us. He sort of got himself slightly boxed in, but he got his cross in, but straight to the keeper. There's more thunder peals around the skies here.
Yeah. Free sound effects for all. So nothing much to report in the opening exchange.
Okay, free kick.
Ooh.
Well saved by Zebret.
Yeah, straight to him.
Not many Halifax fans behind that goal.
No, but it's very quiet in the opening exchanges. Was expecting a little bit more creativity on our half.
Okay, a corner now for Halifax, and that's a header just over the bar.
Yeah, maybe Halifax have come out pretty hard trying to dominate us, because we actually haven't been in the race at the moment.
No. It's only early days. We'll just see how things pan out. But here's a throw for Woodward to Rees. He's done quite well in midfield for us. He lays it off for Edsa, who had a go. No, Panayutu, I think he was playing a different code then.
That's right. You get 6 points for that and another code.
You do, yes. Right between the tall sticks. But this is Pike now for Halifax. Plays it forward for Allen. What a bad ball. And his cross is blocked. It'll be Nooble now. Ooh, that's a bit of a risky sort of pass back to the keeper, but he got away with it.
Oh, don't like that at all.
No, well, Sandals White sends it out to Woodward.
Don't like all these blind turns.
No. Woodward sends it down looking for Fondop. He's got his header on for Panayutu. He can have a go himself. He's made a very good run, but straight at the keeper.
Yeah, puts it over the bar. Oh, the save tipped over the bar.
It's a corner with Edsa, the taker.
And where's Finney? Looking for Finney on the far post.
Lurking at that far post, but Rowe probably send it out. No, he didn't.
No, that was a little bit disappointing, but at least we're getting into the game now, so we've taken a little while to warm up. But I think everything is going reasonably well. We're dominating possession. We just have to do something with it, and our passing completion rate is also quite high. So good news as the timer rolls on. Here we go.
Woodward with another throw on the right. This is Rees, but he's lost out there to Woods, and he plays it up to Allen. Well, he's got a bit of speed, and he's burning away from our defence. It's a very good block. But this is... I won't try and pronounce that name.
No, there's a lot of blue out there.
Yes. Anyway, his shot or pass was blocked as well.
Yes, it's interesting how most of the highlights seem to start with a throw to Woodward.
Yes.
But no, we just need to be probably encouraging the boys a little bit more. But here we go. It's a throw by Woodward.
Fancy that. Then he gets it back from Rees, and he gives it back to Rees. Why not? And Rees has a crack, and I think that hit the outside of the post.
Yeah, that was actually a good attempt.
It was, very good attempt. So this is now Ma to Woods. He gives it out to Nepo. I think I'll just call him Nepo. Thank you very much.
Nepo
he plays it long, looking for Allen.
He's got him behind us.
Yes. Well blocked, and Aldershot get away with that. So obviously their forwards can cause us problems.
Yeah, I thought we were supposed to be playing a shorter passing game too, but there seemed to be a lot of long balls up the...
I think that's only when we were getting towards the end of the game and we're trying to slow things down. But
well, I think the expectation is that at 0-0, while there's still 10 minutes to go, we'd be expecting a little bit more from our boys.
Yeah, it's been a bit of a tight game. I mean, they've had plenty of possession. Unfortunately, it hasn't brought many strikes towards goal, but
not quality strikes at least.
This is Hamlet, Halifax. And this is Rowe, plays it to Edsa. This links up with Panayutu. Get past his man into the box. Good position, but straight at the keeper.
Just about to say that most of our threats do seem to come from out wide, because that's the style of play that we play with our wingers cutting in. So there would be an expectation that they'd be heavily involved in the game. So half time shows that we're dominating everywhere except on the scoreboard.
Yes. Okay. Well, I sort of agree with the assistant there. We really should have done maybe a bit better against the bottom side. So I'm not happy with what we've seen. Some of the boys like it. We'll see how we go in the second half. Keep our eyes on some of their fitness ratings.
Yeah, fitness. Yeah, could be a problem.
Okay, this is Pani Utu going for a bit of a jog down the right, but he's lost out in that tackle to Nepo.
Oggy coming up for the throw.
We do get a throw with a highlight.
Oh, no,
This
it's
is
Woodward. Sorry,
Woodward.
we've changed sides.
Woodward with a cross, but that's headed away by Bradbury. Pike will get to it first for Halifax, and he sends it, well, to no one.
To no one in particular. So, yeah, we just seem to be, once again, just missing out on that second phase play, being able to pick up the scraps and the loose balls. So, hopefully we can remedy that situation.
Well, Finney's on a yellow and getting a little bit tired, but here's a free kick. Woodward sends it deep into the box.
Shot out of nowhere.
I think Paniutu got his foot onto that.
Yeah.
It's straight at the keeper.
Yeah, so it looks like the Halifax keeper is putting in a man of the match performance. There's our 6 shots on goal. He saved them all.
Okay, this is Rees now. Sends it long, looking for Paniutu. He's pretty reliable out here on the right. See if he can beat his man. And he has very well. Can he link up with Fondop? He's got it to Fondop, but
was under pressure.
yeah, his header was going wide anyway. But Sendles White and Finney are both feeling a little bit tired at central defence.
Yeah.
So maybe Nagala might get a bit of a run. Now this is Nepo for Halifax. Way.
What? Did that?
No, offside. So I was wondering, did that go in and out?
Yeah, that was
weird. Maybe it did hit both posts.
Don't know. No replay.
No. Okay. Well, this is Nooble on our left.
Come on.
This is Edsa. Nice through ball for Panny. Whoa.
Scraps.
Very trying to place his shot in the far corner.
Yeah. Not a bad effort.
No, almost brought it off. But
coming up the 60th minute. So look at the subs.
I think we will, because Finney's on a yellow and he's pretty tired. Sendles White a little bit on the complacent side. Well, we've only got Lyons Foster on the bench. That's right, because Nagala was a bit tired himself.
And we brought Kenyon on to have a bit of a look at him, but we were looking at him in a midfield role, weren't we?
Yes.
So
want to bring on Lyons Foster for Finney. We'll leave Finney out there a little bit longer.
Yeah, Lyons Foster for
Finney's on a yellow.
Yeah, bring him on.
Okay. And the new boy Kenyon, do you think he should have a run for 30 minutes or maybe 10 minutes time?
Well, maybe just let it run down, because both Rowe and Reese are playing reasonably well. Okay.
Well, Lyons Foster, he's never played in that position for us yet. Zabrit with a punch only as far as Allen. And he lays it off for Towler, who does have a crack, but good save.
Right.
Although it was hit straight at him.
Yes, we might have to do a bit of a shout-out, I think.
Yeah, look, I think we've got to demand a little bit more. We might be the home team, but I'd like to think we can beat the bottom side.
Well, yeah, I mean, considering Halifax's recent results, you think we would have been able to get 3 points. And I mean, as it is, our home form hasn't been all that great. We've been getting more points on the road.
Yes, well, this is Nooble, and that's way off target. I think he saw his name in a blaze of lights.
Yeah.
So Halifax driving it straight down. Rees won that header. Once again, Pani U2 plays it forward, but this is up to Allen now for Halifax. He could be a bit of a handful, but he's well tackled. But this is Nepo, and that's over the bar.
Poor effort. Right, at least we'll get a goal kick and see if we can build it up from the back, but we can't because there's no highlights to talk about.
Right, a corner. Edsa. He goes far post.
Finney?
Well, Lyons
Foster.
Foster was there, yes.
Oh.
No, Lyons Foster's
Oh,
there.
with sub-Finney, haven't
Yes,
we? Yeah.
yes. So he was getting his opportunity.
I don't think Lyons Foster's as tall as Finney.
Maybe not, maybe not. Okay, now Newble plays it wide for Paniutu. Now Paniutu, plenty of players in the box. And he's gone over.
No,
Looking for a penalty.
No,
Whoa, Edso with a pretty good header.
Hmm.
Now I think we'd better make a sub here because Josh Rees is pretty well exhausted.
Yeah, I think we can bring on Mr. Kenyon and have a look at him.
Why not? Now, he's not really in a... I think we'll maybe make him as a central midfielder.
Yeah.
Maybe just a support or a...
Yeah.
Or would you like to
Swapping with Rowe.
push
Yeah.
Rowe up here? Because Rowe can play an advanced playmaker attack.
Yeah.
And he can play,
Ball winning
I reckon, a defensive midfielder support. Now, what about up front, Jones for Fondop? Because Fondop's not having the greatest of games.
Do you want to give him another 10 or
Well,
strike while the iron's hot?
I think let's do it now. Maybe
Yep.
Jones for Fondop.
Yep.
And I think Jones does like to be an advanced forward as well. So fingers crossed these last two substitutions
They're going
will
to get
produce
us a
something.
goal. I might have to give him another shout.
Yes, well, I don't know. We can't
no.
at the moment. No. Have to wait a bit longer. Paniutu, I'm not surprised he's almost out on his feet. He's done an awful lot of work in this game.
He's been covering the right side of the field, but yeah, we need a little bit of inspiration to come from our 18 shots, 8 on target, but keepers dealt with them quite well. XG tends to think that we should be in front, and maybe we need a goal.
Well, the boys sort of picked up with that last shout, but is it going to produce a goal for us? It's
No.
fast approaching the end of the game without a highlight. But we certainly have looked the better team. There's no doubt about that.
No, I think this has been one of those ones where we played quite poorly. Although we can score late, but not this late.
I think that's okay. Well, I think the whistle will go here. This is Sendel's white to Rowe. Gives it out to Woodward. Up to Panny. Can he maybe play it long to someone? To somebody with fresh legs like Jones. He's run into a bit of trouble there.
Yeah, blue wall.
So
I think Halifax would be happy with the point.
I think so. And this is Nepo now for Halifax, and that's it. A ball draw. We don't get many of those, but okay, we've got to take it on the chin. We were the better side, I think, but we couldn't find the back of the net.
No.
So, quite frankly, I think we'd have to. We should have won that match without any doubts. But how did other teams fare? At least we stay in 6th position, and Solihull go top. It's interesting.
Yeah, Woking and Bromley, they've fallen away. But yeah, certainly 2 points dropped at home.
Okay, well, Halifax hold out for a draw. They certainly did, and Kenyon, of course, made his brief debut for us. Once again, some fitness concerns for Paniutu, but he does an awful lot of work out there. And Bromley's 5-game unbeaten run ends with a 1-0 defeat. So, got another game in 3 days' time. That's home to Stockport, which would be a bit of a battle. They're in 4th position.
Yeah, it could be a battle royale.
But I think for the next video, what we'll have to do is we'll probably play 1, 2, 3, 4 offline. Maybe come back, maybe for the Wrexham game.
Yeah,
Wrexham and Boreham Wood.
Yeah.
Or even maybe come back for Boreham Wood and the trophy game.
Yeah, trophy game. Yeah.
We might do that. So anyway, that's the other video for today. We hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, you can give us a thumbs up. If you didn't, well, you can always be the Nero. But until next time, it's goodbye from me.
And goodbye from him.